Okay, I got my, put new bits in here. Oop. Brand new carbides. Brand spanking new ones. These are K7H's, whatever the hell that is. Supposed to be for cast steel. Yeah, it's chrome. Close enough. The other bit I had was for aluminum, so we'll go with this one. And I'm used to taking out brand new bits. Those are expensive. So we'll use them. Worst thing that happens, they break. Yeah, they do that anyway. Okay, so we're going to put brand new ones in there. See what we get here. Come on, start. There it is. Okay, I get to crank this thing way up. Ugh. My exercise. It's boring. See how fast can you crank it? Okay. That's enough cranking. Every turn's 100 thou. So how many turns I just go? Well, about 4 inches. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and cut this surface down. We're going to offset the table. Not sure how far to go, so we're just going to crank it over a little bit. I could probably calculate if I knew what size this three cutter was. But I don't, so I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. I'll just bring it over and see what happens. If it hits, we're too close. We're pretty close. So here's a 2 thou shim. It's hitting. That means we're too close. Alright, we're at 746. We'll back her off to quit hitting right there. We'll go 750. Here we go. We got clearance now. Clearance. So 1,750 offset. It's 1.750. That'd be 3.5 inches. No, it's a 1 3/4 offset from center line over. We could probably pull it up a couple thou if we need to, but that's about it. Okay, so now we have clearance. Next thing I do is set our depth stop. So we go down until we hit. Put something like that on there. Back the table down a little bit. Looks like I can go quite more than I want. Go more. Okay, there's a hard stop. Lock it down. We're at 0. This is a 10 thou feeler gauge, basically. Shim stock. Okay, we're way above 0. Okay. So we should be clear. So now all the cranking we're going to do is on the table right here, not the mill itself. We'll crank in a circle. And we're going to make this as flat as we can. So that'll be the fun part. Okay, so I'll put this over here so you can see a little bit. We're at 490 RPM, which ain't very much. Let's see what we get. There we go. Crank that up a little bit. 720, good starting point. It's 10 extra. It's 15th hour extra. It's 20 thousandths. Let's see what we get. The carbide cuts real good. Now I'm cranking this way here. Alright, that's basically one turn all the way around. So chrome always leaves a buildup on the outer edge, which you can see right here. Whoop. Get up here and see a little better. So we're only hitting right here, we're not cutting anything over here. And this has not even touched in here, that's original. So you can see where we cut on just down basically the outside edge going around this whole circle. So now we got to do is we got to go down deeper and actually cut into the northern chrome. And as long as we don't cut through the chrome layer all the way, it won't flake off. But you can see how we're already into the copper right here, which means we're already through the chrome. So if you keep peeling on this, it'll flake off eventually. We got to go deeper, so we're gonna be cutting through the chrome. But with the nice sharp cutter we got with a brand new cutter, it's going to leave a very crisp edge, so it shouldn't flake initially. It'll probably get corrosion there and flake down the road, but not right now. It's a custom chrome. Okay, I'm going to drop this thing probably another 10th hour or so as I go across. Then I'll get some more cutting going. We're at 20 right now, so there's 5. Dirty Tatro. That's 10,000 more in the last pass. Okay. It's all copper now, no more chrome. Still a lot of area doesn't even have anything on it. So, this is starting to flake up there. So we want our bolt hole to be nice and a good surface to pull against, which this one here is obviously so-so. So there's nothing over here hitting. We have a little bit of an edge there. We're all the way through the copper, obviously. We have no hub over here. This bolt hole here, you can see there's a lot of area it's not even contacting. This hole over here is not too bad. We got a bad spot there, but overall there's a lot of corrosion, but not a lot of cleaning. This hole over here, half the hole is not even touching. So basically we need to go deeper, because right now all the pressure is going to be on the outside edge only, not the inside. So it'll actually try to chip it more by being more pressure here than if it was all the way around the whole hole. It doesn't feel like we got much more to go, but probably another 5 thou at least deeper before that cleans. We'll go ahead and do another 5. We really are getting a nice, good, smooth finish with the new cutter, so which is good. Okay. Let's back this up a little bit so I can see the area I'm going to cut. Okay, let's see what happens. There we go. 5 thou, we'll cut the end now. All the copper's going away now. Halfway around now. You see how the other side's coming up all aluminum color, silver, not copper. Could be cutting all the copper off, barely. Now the surface is clean. See what it looks like now. Blow the dust off. So we cut all the copper away. You can still see it over here on the edge, but there's nothing keeping the moisture from getting behind the copper and the chrome and causing a flake. But we didn't pull it away from the edge because the cutter is very sharp. So it's still bonding pretty good right there. So if we put a light layer of clear coat or something on top of this before we bolt the sprockets down, it'll help seal it. We'll probably be okay and it won't flake. Just a matter how good that edge is sealing. Definitely a sharp outer edge there though. So don't want to be trying to clean that too much with your cloth towel. You can see how you still got copper in a low spot. We didn't cut it. We only cut a thou or two off of this edge at most. Probably about a thou. So anyway, it's pretty, at least now it's flat. So before it was not flat. And this is for this one. Remember, this is not the one we're going to use, but it's the same size. Now it goes on there like it's supposed to. It doesn't rock on there too much now. This is now the rotor itself is not flat. None of the stuff is perfectly flat on anything. This thing's stamped out. You can tell it's got a little bit of bow to it, feels like. Yep. It did flat, that's for sure. There's a piece of red shit under there maybe, I'm not sure. Don't see any marks. I can see some red crap right there. Yeah, see a little bit of red crap left. I didn't clean it all the way off because I purposely didn't go right to the edge. I pulled it off a couple thou, so I think that's what we're getting underneath this rotor. I'll have to go in there with some brake clean and try to get that cleaned up. Pocket knife, something. Wipe it off a little bit better might help. Another piece over there. All that's keeping it from sitting dead flat. Try it again. A little better. I think a little bit in there though. Still feel it. Spit on the drywall, that's like a cleaning trough. Here, now it's not. Now it's flat. Not moving now. Yep, not rocking now. Yep, that cleaned out the crap. Alright, so that's how that's going to look on there. So now I get to flip it over and do the other side. All the same stuff we just did. We get to do again. Then we get to do it 2 more times after that because we get to do the front wheel. Alright, well there you go. That's how you do it. All because of still stupid ass chrome. Chrome is expensive. So let's see, we're going 11 o'clock now, so there you go. I'm going to start on this earlier. I don't remember. Before 9. So 3 hours per side, 3 days into it. Do the math. It costs a lot of money to do this crap. Most of it's free though, because they can't charge $2,000 to cut their wheels. Some people won't pay that amount. Even that's how much we got into it. Not to mention all the jig material. $300 worth of jig. Oh well, you'll like that. Okay, well that's it for this one. I'm going to flip it over and maybe I'll come back and show you what it looks like after we're done, but we're not going to show you again. It'll just be the same video. So there you go. Okay, we're on the second side of the hub here, the wheel. So I just got done boring this all out of here. Had a big wad of chrome down inside of here, and it had a chrome. The whole inside here had a little bit of chrome layer all the way around it, so I had to knock that out a little bit. Over here's a little, you see it gets dark, that's where it quit cutting on this side. Had the same lip on the top we blew out, and got a big wad of chrome right there. And obviously the whole top here was eaten up. So we got that all done. Now the brake rotor is the same size as the sprocket. See how that goes on there like that. So it sits nice and flat. So we got that done. So the last thing I do on this is tap out the holes like I did on the other side. So for this one we're going to use a 7/16 coarse thread. That's what these mags are. I think that's 14 if I'm not mistaken. Don't use that size too often. Let's see. Yep, 7/16 14. So you look at the cutting oil here, which is my honing oil. So I put a nice little bit on the top here, like this. Let me go and see how much chrome is in these threads. Probably quite a bit. Yep, just like before, first 2 threads or so, and then it kind of cleans up. Let's just go a little bit more on this one. I went out the other side. Must be hollow on the inside. Water crap them up. So we cut about that much off. Most of that was obviously chrome. Hopefully all of it was chrome. Don't want to be picking out metal. On chrome parts you always need to tap out all your holes. There's a lot of chrome in them usually. See how I hold the tap with my fingers on the bottom of it. Your fingers kind of hit against this as you're unscrewing it, lifting up a little bit as you unscrew. Keeps the tap from flopping all over the place. Especially against your nice new chrome wheel you spend all this money fixing. Oh, that one's got a big water something right there. Yeah, that one wasn't happy. Goes. That hole definitely was not the best. Alright, one more. The honing oil. Sun and honing oil is what I use for the cutting oil. It's high sulfur content. It's used for cutting cylinders, cast iron cylinders. And that hole was pretty easy. There we go. Nice and clean. Cut all the way through. Careful with your cloth, you might rip the chrome off. Sharp edges, you gotta be careful. Now if you want to knock the sharp edge off your chrome, you use one of these honing stones. These are Arkansas honing stones, they usually call them. Just go like this, about a 45-degree angle. You drop down to about a 60 or 30 each direction, so you're doing 3 different angles there. You can hear what's sharper. That's a different noise to it. You feel your edge. Should be no lip. Yeah, it's good. So you can see it doesn't really do any damage to stone. It's a very fine stone. That'll keep your rags and stuff from grabbing hold of other things, like you. Makes it nice and smooth, and also limits something for it to grab a hold of it. You rip the chrome off the wheel. A little detail work doesn't hurt. Alright, I didn't do that on the other side either. So. We're going to do our strap clamps. Doing the other wheel is going to be bigger, so it's 19 inch versus 16. It's going to be completely different. Hopefully I won't have any issues. Got little shims here in a few places to take up the slack. So these are 1.5 shims. So if you can put it in there, you'll use it. If it don't fit, don't put it in. This side of the rim was a lot flatter than this other side. Only about, well, I had a couple 10th shims on the other side. This side I had 3 was the highest spot, and the other ones were 2. I mean with a 1.5. So 2 different sizes. And before you handle too much, wipe off the cutting chips so you don't scratch things up, because those cutting chips are chrome. Chrome does scratch chrome. Don't push very hard, just let it kind of wipe off. Alright, so there we go. So here's your wheel now. So this is all nice and flat, all the holes are tapped. The other side, did the same thing on, except I didn't deburr this side, so it's a little bit sharp in a couple spots, like right down there. It's really sharp right here, so I'll deburr it with my stone. I already tapped out this hole. So we'll just come over here and we'll do the final deburring job. Same deal as before. Go 45, 30, and 60. If it feels like it's cutting, keep doing it. If it feels dull, it probably doesn't need to be done. Feels good. I feel that sharp edge gone. Looks good. Get a lot of wear on my stone, see? Still can't feel it. See, it just washes off. Nothing there. Okay. So this wheel is ready to go into the bike for mock-up. So I have to put the bearings in here and sets our end plays in here, basically rebuild the wheel, and then we can slam in the bike to see how the mock-up goes with it. We got to figure out our chain line and all that stuff next. So that'll be a job for tomorrow. So that's it for tonight.